Yo everybody! So here we are with a bunch of matches from our Scattershot means to an end deck. This deck is quite interesting. I go over it a lot in the deck as to why I'm doing this, so you can go and check that down below because I talk a lot about it. But it's basically a kind of combo deck using Scattershot and Gorgon Fanatics to try and get to means to an end. The original is really about Recurring Nightmare, but I'm testing something to see if it doesn't matter what our end goal is, but rather just that synergy is strong enough. So we're going to be trying that out. This deck is super fun. I've played a couple games with it. I played a bunch of it when it was using Recurring Nightmare instead, and that was a blast. So I actually put up a video about that as well. You can go and see that. It was a Twitch video. There was a highlight because the sub sent in the deck. It's just super sick. And I'm loving this deck right now, so highly recommend it. I'm going to give a shout out real quickly here too. This video today is brought to you by our sponsor, inkgaming.com, and all the wonderful people that have supported me on Patreon. I really do appreciate it. We've got an Ink Gaming code down below, and if you can help me out by checking them out, if you ever need some mouse pads or playmats or anything for your Magic stuff, for dice bags, Ink Gaming has some really cool custom gear, and I appreciate that. So we're going to get into the games, and yeah, this has been an interesting hand so far. We really need some fire, but ooh, we did get a Gorgon Fanatic. I'm not sure if I want to slam means to an end first before the Fanatic. Probably. Just let them know that, hey, I'm playing some stupid garbage. Alright, this is good, because we're a slow combo deck. It takes us a long time to kind of get set up, and they're just looking like they're going to be like the JPS control, no real creatures kind of deck here, and that's, I think, pretty good for us. Yeah, I'm gonna Fanatic. Then if they don't have the removal, I mean, they're going to have removal. Ooh, the worst removal. Okay. Wow, I don't see a lot of feeding times anymore, so that's super unfortunate. But, man, Dark Return just doesn't do it right now. And it's too bad, because we could have waited until Iceberg Scattershot, so that we could play Scattershot, play the Gorgon, and just pops them. Man, you do not see a lot of those anymore. I'm going to bottom the Dark Return, and we're going to play Stoneshaker. Make all of our stuff cheaper, and then we're going to play this hot garbage means to an end.
Let your spirit rise.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Alright, we're going to means, and I'm thinking that we might even just torch that. I could Gorgon Fanatic, but if I draw an undepleted, yeah, I'm going to torch it. If I draw an undepleted power, I can go Scattershot Gorgon, and that just feels better to me. It does put the Scattershot at risk, but it seems like the thing to do, so that we're not, like, risking the Gorgon again. Also, Gorgon's unlikely to get through otherwise. Alright, well, I'm going to Merchant in exchange for a banner? Ugh, I don't want to scream, though. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I don't know. Yeah, I think I have to. I'm not happy about this. Don't get me wrong. But I think I need the power so we can go Scattershot Gorgon. Unexciting, but probably necessary. So yeah, this is not the JPS deck that I was thinking of. This is more... It's like the TJP deck, but with Shadow instead of Time. Not entirely certain why. I guess just a bunch of removal spells. It makes sense. Seems fine. Alright. Do your business. Zap them and give me some stuff. Ooh. That is some stuff. And we got a bunch of power cards into our voids. That's actually kind of good for us. I don't want to draw a bunch of power like that. And we're going to hope that they don't kill us immediately. Ugh. Wow. Brutal. Yeah, this is just like all bad news. Might still be able to draw another one. Or get a Dark Return. Unfortunately, Torch does absolutely nothing. What an interesting deck. I'm going to bottom that. We're going to Strategize. There's a Scattershot. That's good. And then we'll Quarry for another Strategize. And we'll Strategize. We get to dig through so much of our deck with this thing, you can kind of see. Ooh. Yeah, we get to go Means, Iceberg, Gorgon. It's kind of sick. We don't really care how much life they're at, we just need to live long enough, because we can deal like 75 to 100 damage. We can get a lot of Means to an end. We're going to draw our whole deck, so... we should be able to get there.
Something catch your eye.
I'd be very surprised if they have Relicate, although maybe they have Vision, and then I'll just feel like an idiot. Okay, well... I've never seen anybody play an Omen of Austerity anymore. Vision, is it? Yeah, it's Vision of Austerity. Yeah. Okay, but it gives us an Omen of Austerity. I have not seen this in a really, really long time. It's super weird, but hey, whatever. I haven't seen a lot of relics to actually want to hate out. I see a lot of people playing Boars and Visions in their markets still, but I personally haven't had a reason to do it. We're just going to scoop here because there's not really any reason to keep playing. Our whole strategy is to go with the Means to an end, and they've got enough that we can't really get around it. We can draw a ton of cards, but we don't really have an end-game strategy that'll beat them at that point. Kinda ridiculous, but alright, we'll go to game 2. Well, this hand is... I don't know, it's interesting. We've got the Scout, we've got the Strategize. I'm actually going to keep this. It's a bit greedy. No question. But this whole deck is greedy garbage, so why not go for it, right? May as well try and do it. We're going to Strategize and hopefully hit some Shadow right away. As long as our opponent decides to show up for the game. Because it looks like that may not happen. There we go. Alright, they have decided that the game should go on. Excellent. Oh, perfect hand. Alright, so now we have nothing to play. Woo! Oh, this is a rough one. Alright, let's hopefully strategize into more power. We did keep a loose hand, but we've got a bunch of draw. We have a decent amount of power, and I mean, we had some interaction too, things like Torch, so thought this was a fine keep. Hopefully we don't just get screwed on it. Well, there we go. Brutal so far. Double Scattershot on the bottom is really not where I want to be. They're aggro. Maybe I get rid of Combust. I can probably get rid of Means to an End. It's our endgame plan, but we don't need that many of them, and we can even just draw it on the last turn and probably be okay. Amethyst, Waystone. I need more power. Not unheard of to do this. Sure, I'll just keep it. It'll let us go Fanatic and Torch. We'll want to Torch this on our turn, by the way, so they can't just jam a bunch of spells on it in their turn and still get their good attack in. Play like a bunch of Sharpened Reflexes or Finest Hours or whatever. Hopefully they don't have a Sharpened Reflexes right now, because then the game's just over, probably. We might be able to Combust it away, but we're so far behind at that point. It's going to be real hard. Okay, opponent is playing again. Maybe they're a Lessie, too, if they're playing time. Yep.
The first step, innovation.
Sure. I suppose I could also Merchant. What would I Merchant for? And what would I throw back? I mean, Stoneshaker's always good. I could just not get anything. It's certainly an option. I can call Fanatic Torch, though. It's fine if we get Gorgon Fanatic into the Void. We've got a lot of ways to get it back. Hopefully we can find a Scream somewhere. If they attack with the Lessie, get the feeling I don't block it. I can actually Ixten Merchant into Combust, so that's a possibility. Oh, nice! Equivocate. That card's also good against us. Oh, wow. Yeah, they've got a really, really sick hand. Nice. 5/5 Alessi. Cool. I can just kill it here, so there's that at least. Ooh, Madness Combust would be nice. However, I can't really mess around with it. We just gotta get rid of it. Especially if they have, like, some way to protect it. They obviously have another Sharpened Reflexes or another Finest Hour. Their hand is just a ton of gas.
Something
Oh,
catch
yeah.
your eye.
Wow. Sick hand. We're in trouble. Because that's going to be Accelerated Evolution. Which is okay against us. We're fine with it if we could get things like the Haunting Scream. Perfect. Alright. Chuck that merchant, I guess. I'm hoping they don't just immediately use Accelerated Evolution. Okay, fine. Immediately use both. Because that's what we really don't want to see. Yep. Perfect. Oh, gross. Yeah, that's exactly the worst possible situation. Because now we can't scream back the Gorgon through it. We don't have enough power. Nice. That's actually good, though, because it does let us get closer to playing Iceberg Scattershot into it. If I had some way to actually torch it or something, I think that we just chuck the Madness. Our opponent still has something. I'm imagining we're just dead here. Gorgon Fanatic getting cheaper is kind of cool. I could Observer. Does give our opponent more cards and deals us damage, which is certainly a problem. Devour. We still haven't actually drawn the power we need either. So I'm just going to have to chuck that. Hopefully we draw a power here. Undepleted. Not a lot of undepleted power in our deck. Drawing that many cards, I hope we see something, but nope. I mean, we're a third of the way through our deck already. Wow. No, nothing. Just straight garbage. Okay, well, I mean, I can try and draw. There we go. Good lord. Alright, that took a lot of... That took a lot. Do they have Equivocate for it immediately? Feels like they do. At least now it's going off, so they can't really stop it. Thing is, they probably kill us anyways. Dark Return's kinda neat. We do get to draw a lot of cards, but I don't think that it's enough at this point. We know that they have gas. It's almost certainly a Finest Hour and they just kill us. Yep, there we go. Ooh, this hand is good. We've had some trouble with the draws, and this one looks actually fantastic. We've got our colors, we have interaction, we have the Quarry. Yeah, this is good.
The first
This is
step,
really good.
innovation.
Alright, well, let's also have the first step be you dying. It's way too likely that they can have, like, a Sharpened Reflexes plus another spell and get it past our torch. We don't want to deal with that. Way better for us to just get rid of it right now. Crest. I like the Crest. We'll probably Quarry again. Yeah. Ooh, I like Dark Return. Devour. Devour is okay. I'm gonna bottom. We've got a lot of recursion right now with all this stuff. And I mean, I don't think that I need to sacrifice. I don't have anything good to sacrifice. Ooh. This might be like a throwback Nocturnal Observer or a Scream just to get a Stoneshaker. We want to get our cards cheaper before we draw a bunch. kind of the issue. Equivocate? No equivocate. Nothing. What is going on over there? Hello. Means to an end is
It'll get the
spicy.
job done, guaranteed.
The whole no power thing is a little awkward. Let's get Stoneshaker. I don't want to just draw back Fanatic yet. Obviously, with double Haunting Scream, we would like it to be a Screamed Fanatic, if at all possible. Not exactly what I had in mind. Yeah, I can imagine. Although we really need some power ourselves. I'm just going to Stoneshaker now, so we can hopefully get some stuff cheaper. Before we draw again.
Magic, not so bad.
Makes a lot of sense. Ah, and here they're going to start trying to go off. Scream it up. They'll block the Extend Merchant, but I want to have a way to get rid of some of this potential, like, damage that's coming at us, because they can just go berserk and levitate and kill us from 30 to health easily, so if we get cards out of their hands so they can't just combo kill us like that, I'm feeling a little bit better about it. Oh, actually, hello. That's kind of interesting, because we can just go pop pop. Yeah. Like, that's fine again, actually. It kinda sucks, but it does mean that it's just less damage coming straight for our face. We don't need a Dark Return because it's free, so there's no advantage to doing it now other than just giving our opponent information. Sure. Might be a bad idea if we get Devour or Combust, but I'm not super worried about that right now.
It'll get the job
We're gonna
done,
Merchant.
guaranteed.
Trade the Waystone and get a Scattershot, I think. Or maybe we'll get Combust. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, we'll get Combust. Alright. And Scream back the Fanatic. Smack him. And we might as well play a Crest. Torch is interesting against this, at least. We have double Combust now. I'll keep it. Our opponent's starting to get buried under the weight of just Gorgon Fanatic coming back over and over with Scream. Once Scream starts going, it is a hard engine to stop. I mean, you just keep chaining it together over and over and over. We always have 9 cards in our hand. Our opponent only has 3 at this point. Not a lot you can do about that. No matter how much you want to combo kill us with Soul Battle Mage, you have to have cards to do that. Again, that's the reason why we didn't really mind stopping them from Sharpened Reflexes stand together. It's too bad that it wasn't something like Finest Hour rather than these ones that give a permanent bonus, but it's still better to have them out of their hand where they can't be using the +1/+1 from playing a spell as well. That little bit of damage can make a big difference when they're just trying to combo kill you, berserk it, fly it, and smash you for 1 billion. Is our opponent giving up? Not sure what's happening over there. They didn't even get to see our means to an end, though. Okay. Huh. Quarry for Merchant. Now we can get a Scattershot if we want. Not sure how much I care. Just gonna Dark Turn, get a Gorgon Fanatic. They don't have a way to stop the flyer, so... Hey, I'll just keep beating him up with it. Okay, I'm pretty sad I went for the Scattershot. I didn't go for the Scattershot before. But we're okay. I mean, we've still got more than enough merchants to do. Alright, they're back playing again. I think? Because, like, they had to pass there, right? I don't know. I think that they might have just gotten mad and left.
A rare sight indeed.
Throw away one of those.
A rare sight indeed.
Throw away another one of those. Okay, I mean, yeah, this game's real over. Obviously, they just aren't playing anymore. Which is super unfun. It's too bad. Oh, there we go. Hey, they are still playing. They're just... Were they angry? Did they leave? Did they have connection issues? I don't know. Probably got pulled away for a minute. I think we're still in pretty amazing shape, though. We just play Scattershot and a bunch of dumb idiots and just blow them out. Sure. Yep. So we go Scattershot.
A rare sight
Idiot.
indeed.
Oh man, we're just short of doing enough idiots, huh? Actually, I guess that this'll do it. We can just attack. Attack, attack, attack. And that's even a Nightfall kill. Or we can pick them off with the Scattershot afterwards. Oh. They just left themselves dead. Cool. Didn't let us get any of the fun kills. Fair enough. Well, it wasn't the means kill that we wanted, but that was a little bit better. Opponent got into some trouble there. I don't know what happened. I have a feeling even if they were playing, though, we were just burying them under the power of Haunting Scream, which is just a thing that happens with this deck. Like, it's got some good synergies just outside of being the memes. Haunting Scream has been a deck for a while. If you can manage to get those pieces together, you don't necessarily have to have the Stoneshakers and all that garbage. It takes a while to set up the combo, but we have some early interaction. Means this early is not exactly what I want. Definitely bottom that. We've got some ways to draw some cards. We can torch things out of the way. I'm going to guess that this is a Find the Way. Yeah. Maybe another Moment deck? I have no idea what the meta is anymore, because every single day I seem to see a different 12 decks over and over and over. Amethyst Waystone. Does get us Nightfall right away. I kind of like that. Nightfall is a real dangerous mechanic. I don't know how I feel about it, even in this deck. You really want to draw as many cards as possible. You have all the Nocturnal Observers, but giving your opponent a card is just real bad most of the time. Strategize, and... Ooh. We have some options. We have some options. I think Means is the card that we can get rid of. Because that's a card that we can draw a lot later. Let's just get Crest down. Bottom the seal. And then we'll go Stoneshaker and start trying to make things cheaper so we can chain it together once we get Scattershot. Or Observer, or whatever.
True power lies within.
Yeah, this is perfect. They're just going slow, building things up. That's exactly what we want to do. We've got a lot of interaction. Like the Combust, the Torch. We've got some card draw. Privilege of light rank. Okay, so this is a Lessie, almost for sure. Gotta be a Lessie. Yes, we'll do this. Another Amethyst Waystone? I'm gonna bottom that one.
A rare sight indeed.
Observer, and... we can chuck that. I'm gonna guess this gets torched. Yep. Darn. I mean, I knew it was coming. It did draw us 2 cards. One of them into the void, but that doesn't matter. We're going to be throwing a lot of cards into our void. We didn't want another power card. The only reason why it's good is because it scouts. They kept
Another
on
round
top.
in the chamber.
Oh, are they charge draw just like with the slowest possible start? Find the way? They might be charge rod. Give me like another merchant or a Stoneshaker. Yeah. Alright. I'm actually pretty happy with that.
True power lies within.
Boys are gonna be getting cheap. We just need to draw like a Scattershot, or even honestly a merchant Scattershot is only 5 now. In Ikaria, sure.
Or be cut down.
We can go Madness and then Combust it. Pop Aegis. And then pop it. Devour. Oh, 2 cards? We have the Madness Devour too. I think that's worth it. I know we could have played the Gorgon Fanatic, but there's a decent chance that it just gets torched. We've got a lot of ways to hit. Wow, another Ikaria.
Rise
Okay.
up or be cut down.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a pretty good hit from our opponent. Draw some cards. We can still Combust. All of our actual creatures are real cheap if we can ever draw them. Ouch. Wow. That's pretty brutal. Alright. I guess I go Nightfall so I can try and draw more cards. No merchants, no Scattershots. One Nocturnal. Yikes. And here comes... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Ah, and they want to show us that we are super dead. Fair enough. I'm not just... Did you notice that I'm beyond dead? They want to show us how far beyond dead I am. By the way, you dumb idiot, you're extra super dead. Oh, and the BM emote. Excellent. Alright, we're going to play this until I actually get the combo kill, because this is annoying. We've had some, like, really unlucky draws, I think. We've been able to do a lot of cool things with this deck, and I want to be able to do it at least once. So I'm going to try. Alright, we've got a lot of Scout. I actually think this is fine. Yeah, we're missing Primal, but we have the Torch. There's a bunch of things that we can draw that'll let us Devour. Hopefully we don't play against another deck that's just playing a million Vara's choices. Maybe the meta's just adjusted. Maybe people have realized that this is a deck that you have to have answers for. Because everybody's packing like just a crap ton of cards that we haven't seen in a while. It's so funny that we even got by the Vision of Austerity. Just a card that like hasn't done anything in so long, and it just ruins us. I don't want Scattershot yet. It's just too expensive to go 7. Not yet. Means to an end. No, bottom. We want to set up the combo first. We need those Stoneshakers. We need those merchants. Stuff like that. Oh, they're probably the combo, actually. I'm going to guess that they are actually the combo. Because if you're playing that to give charge, a lot of the time this deck does that. It's going to go Granite Waystone for Stoneshaker. Gives us something good to Devour. We want to keep the Crest so we can just keep scouting. We need very little power if we get the right hand.
True power lies.
Because if we can make everything cheaper with that, we don't need a whole lot of power.
You will feed the darkness.
Yeah, that's fine. Means to an end. Ugh. Oh, they have another iron? I could devour it in response. I'm gonna devour it now. I'm hoping that we just hit an undepleted power. I'm being real greedy. Or merchant like that. That's perfect.
It'll get the job done, guaranteed.
Exchange. What are we exchanging? Merchant for... I think Combust, because then we can Madness Combust. Torch it. Annihilate it. Cool. Alright, they're not the combo deck. They're just kind of value Praxenon. Which we've now seen twice, or like variations of this kind of color combination. A little bit strange.
A rare sight indeed.
We're getting some good ones here today. I actually really like it. There's some really interesting decks. Just stuff I'm not expecting. Quarry. Quarry's good. Could combust that right now. It means that we don't have the madness. Go wait. Another iron? I need them to play another unit, but not like multiple units. And nothing with charge, please. Asking for very specific things. Like, a perfect hand here right now would be just like, I don't know, Sandstorm Titan. Some big dumb idiot that we can just Madness Combust. Fine. I imagine they have the removal for this. I hope not. Yep, Torch. Banish. Okay. Quarry. Another Scream. Okay, remember, we actually already attacked because they waited until we did. Like a good person. I'm pretty sure, right? Yes. Okay, that's why you wait until we attack, because otherwise we could scream it back again and attack. We really don't want to try that right now, because we actually have already used our attack step, and we will be in big trouble. We do not want to feel like a big dumb idiot. Alright, we've got Madness Devour and Haunting Scream, so...
A customer.
decent shape. I wonder what they're getting with that. Could be a lot of things. Sure. Let's just start going. Just because I don't know what they got with that, and it could be some big dumb idiot that I need to deal with. I guess we kind of need to deal with this big dumb idiot, too. Ooh, lost the last Scream, which is a bit unfortunate.
A rare sight indeed.
I'm gonna just keep going for the combo. I will get rid of the means. We take a bunch of extra damage doing this looting, but I think we can gain a ton of life here. Now we for sure need to kill... Really? What? Huh. Oh, that is a thing.
True power lies within.
We absolutely need this to die now. So we're gonna go Madness Combust. And Strike. straight up murder that. Also cool, we got a bunch of cards into our void because of it. Did lose a Stoneshaker, so now our stuff is going to cost at least one. Unless we can find the last one. Banish the means to an end. A whole lot of Relicate going on. I haven't seen a ton of Relicate in a while, and I don't see... Like, if you look, none of our opponents have played any Relics at all. Like, there's a ton of Relicate going around, but not any Relics being played, so I'm kind of surprised by that.
Sight, indeed.
It's cool, though. We've still got means to an end. We can still find more. Yeah, we'll chuck that. We have Haunting Screamed. Like Fanatics, we can do that. We could also have used the Dark Return to get back a Stoneshaker and make everything really, really cheap. Torch. Banish. Alright. We'll get rid of that. They don't need to have 7 power. Hey, that's not bad. Oof. I'm gonna get rid of Devour. We have a lot of cool stuff going on now. We can Extend Merchant for the Scattershot. Extend Merchant's just so cheap, it's kind of worth it. I'm gonna Dark Return. Get back our Fanatic.
You will feed the darkness.
Iron. I can sacrifice so they don't gain life. If we draw an undepleted power, we can play one of these again and actually stop Iron from attacking us, which is kind of cool. Or, hey, you know what else works? Boop. We don't want them to be able to ultimate Iron, so I'm fine with sacrificing that. How close are we to... Yeah, we're halfway through our deck. Over halfway. If we just find another means, we're in good shape.
Dead or alive. I'll go with
Wait,
dead.
excuse me? Whoa. Do we have a Combust in the side still? We do not. I can go Scattershot into Fanatic. Maybe I'll see what we're drawing first. Madness. Does leave us a Madness Devour later. What do we have in here again? We could get Quarry, we could get the Scatter, we can just grab another Merchant. I think we're gonna grab the Quarry. Exchange one of these, get Quarry. I feel like I might chump block Devour. Well, no, because we want to save it for Madness. Let's Quarry then. Hey, means to an end. Hello. 25 cards left. We can chain this together really, really fast. Especially with Dark Return now. Although we Madness this thing, we're probably just going to win the game. I'm just not going to block. Darn. Still. Is this... I mean, this is close to lethal, right? It's gotta be pretty close to lethal. We can Scattershot. We can't then play a Gorgon, can we? Oh, we got a Gorgon for 1. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna go Dark Return for Gorgon. Scattershot. Scattershot. Banish our Scattershot. Yeah, right, fine. I like another Quarry. I just fucked up. Oops. Oh no, they're dead. Oh man. Oh, I have no excuses. It was lethal anyways. I got so tunnel visioned on trying to go off with Devour that I wasn't thinking that... I'd said that it was probably just lethal, and it was in fact just lethal. Streamer math. Good job, good job. Oh boy, this is like the riskiest keep in the universe, and I kind of want to do it because it's insane if we get there. If we can just get one power, we can go Stoneshaker, Devour it, and then like start using Gorgon Fanatics. No, we should redraw though. I mean, we want to get the Gorgon Fanatics cheaper anyways. This is probably better. Yeah, now I can dig a bit. This seems a little bit better. Means to an End is a card that we don't really want to have in our opener, but that's fine. Hopefully we'll find some Primal pretty fast, but I imagine we do off of double Quarry. Yeah. I'm going to Crest the Fury first, because I actually want Stoneshaker down as fast as possible. Haunting Scream. Oh, I think I get rid of that one. I think. I mean, it's really good with double Quarry coming up. I'm going to keep it. That's a close one. I want to get Stoneshaker to make things cheaper, so I don't really want to draw like a unit right now. This way all of our units are cheaper now. Every single unit in our deck is a little bit undercosted if we just grab this Haunting Scream and don't grab a unit here. I have no idea if there is a unit next, but Scream is useful and I don't really need everything else. Attack. We'll strategize first, see if we get an undepleted power, and we'll definitely want to put a means to the end on the bottom. Alright. A little awkward. We'll find a power eventually here. We have a lot of card draw going on. Too bad we didn't go Quarry, though, because we could have put one of these in the Void. Ugh, yeah. Two of them's unfortunate. Another one. Alright. I'm going to just go for the Quarry, and hopefully we hit a power. Alright, that's what we're looking for. Crest. I'm going to keep that. We're at 4 now. I wouldn't mind having 5. We've got a lot of things to do, so it seems like power isn't the worst thing to have. Oh. I'm going to guess that they're a Scream deck, then? I was thinking they were just straight Feln because of the Wisdom. But this looks like a Scream. Strategize. Torch is nice. Could throw another means to the bottom, but we can get rid of a Crest at this point. Yeah, we'll get rid of that too. I may have wanted to hold on to that Torch for what they actually Scream, but I don't want them drawing a bunch of cards off of it either, and especially because they can throw things into the Void. Next turn we get to go Fanatic, Fanatic, maybe even Merchant at the same time. Black Sky. This is a weird deck. Feln, but with Nocturnal Observer, maybe? I don't know. Crest. We don't need another Scream. We're gonna go Quarry. Devour? Yeah, we'll go for Devour. One of the reasons is A, we can Devour Gorgon Fanatic here. B, if we can draw a Madness, that'd be really good here. So we'll hope that we can hit a Madness. We have 3. Decent chance we get one somewhat soon. We're drawing a lot of cards. Both in the Nightfall and all of the Scouting. Another black sky. Alright. No attack? What? I guess they're worried about us Haunting Screaming it. I'm just gonna do that. That is a lot of power. We do get a Combust out of it. Wish we got a Madness, too. We can go Crest if we want. Another Combust. I actually like that.
It'll get the job done, guaranteed.
Exchange for Stoneshaker.
True power lies within.
We're cool with that. They haven't put a lot of pressure on us. I think we're fine. What would they have got with Echo? Do they have Thunderstrike Dragon? Could be anything. This deck is a little strange. I mean, it's not going to be something like Yeti Troublemaker. I would think that the most likely answer is Thunderstrike, but it could also be like Herald Song. They're playing Nocturnal Observers, so maybe they're just like Scream, but with dragons for some reason. Black Sky Harbingers. The Elf Dragon. Oh, sorry, it's, I'm thinking of Champion of Cunning. Champion of Cunning is Elf Serpent. If we manage to get them to attack with one, we can probably Haunting Scream, so I don't mind. Yeah, if they attack with both, we definitely get in. Cool. Kinda neat. Granite Waystone. Play the
It'll
Merchant.
get the job done, guaranteed.
Trade Granite in for Combust. And we can go Scream, Gorgon, Combust. I'm wondering if I want to play Means here. Maybe. I think we wait. Let's draw some cards, see what we get. Another Scream. Nocturnal Observer. We need to kill as many of these as we can.
A rare sight indeed.
Triple Black Sky is pretty rough. Don't need the Waystone. I guess Fanatic's fine. Scare them a little bit at least. It might convince them to not attack. We'd like some pressure off of us. We're not in a lot of trouble. We still have 17 life, but I don't really see a huge downside to playing it. Like a Hailstorm, I guess, would be the worst thing, but that's not too bad. I'm really hoping that we can just draw... Like, actually, I don't know what we want to draw. The more that I think about it, all of our stuff is fairly cheap, because we did get double Stoneshakers out so far. Magenta Wisp. Sure. I feel like they've got to have some Screams. Maybe they Scream back Magenta Wisp and kill our Gorgon? I wonder if that's their plan. That's kind of cool.
Don't make me angry.
Oh, it was Jotun Hurler. Ah, fair enough. So let's go Strategize and see if we can't find a way to kill this stupid thing. Oh, Dark Return. Nope.
A rare sight indeed.
Torch. I mean, that can get rid of it. What are we discarding? Maybe Fanatic? Probably Fanatic. Scream one, attack, they'll block, we'll torch it. Not really what I want to do, but it'll work. I need them not to have the flying blockers, so sure. Really needed a Madness. Have we seen one yet? I don't think we have. Nope, not yet. Wow, the 4th Black Sky Harbinger. Jeez. There we go. Alright, I'm like, we gotta have it somewhere, right? Could go means to an end at this point. I could also just go Dark Return for another Gorgon Fanatic. Let's get a Flying Charged Gorgon Fanatic and just get in a whole lot of damage and a lot of cards. Means to an end will still be around in a second. I did ask for Madness. Not really what I wanted, but sure. I can at least throw one away with the Extant Merchant. I can get the Scattershot, too. Do not need another power card.
A rare sight indeed.
Nice. Having Nightfall again is pretty sweet.
A rare sight indeed.
Feeding time, sure. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Ooh, and a Haunting Scream. So... we don't have Combust in the side anymore, no. How about Scattershot? Don't really need it, honestly. Not yet. Scream's just gonna get us there. I feel like this might be the time for us to start doing this. Let's go Observer.
A rare sight indeed.
Another Observer. We can get rid of a Madness. We can Scream. Dark Return is 3. If we want to play that, so that's going to be 5. So we could Scream and do that and draw 6, and then get another 6 into our Void. Okay. We'll also Scream the one that costs 1 now, so that it's just a little bit easier for us to use Dark Returns. This would be really sick if we had a second Means, because it's just a ton of cards. That'd be 18. There's a second Means. We get to shoot this. We're starting to go off. We might do it. Getting there. Alright, so that's another snowball. We've got 18 cards left. We're really close. We've got the Means to an end. How many Dark Returns do we have left? Do we have any? We have 1, 2...
Something catch your eye.
Okay, so we still have 1. Do we have any Screams?
You'll do.
We have a Scream left. Okay. That's cool, because Madness helps us a lot. Need to find a Devour or Combust, though. Hey! That's what we were looking for. Bottom the Crest. Madness. Means... it's gonna get us 8. There's nothing that we can do to draw cards, right? I mean, I guess we should play Nocturnal Observer.
A rare sight indeed.
And we should see how many cards we can get here. Devour. Devour is kind of cool. That's starting to help us. Scattershot. I mean, it pops Aegis, but the double means will do that anyways. I guess we don't really need... I don't really need the Amethyst Waystone. Okay, we'll attack. I think we're going to want to play a blocker. So play the Merchant.
Done, guaranteed.
And we don't need anything, we'll just skip. Another Snowball. 5 cards left. We've got Aegis. What are you going to do? Can't play spells. Oh no. Okay. God, we're so close anyways. But we can't gain life. Oh goodness. Do we lose this? This is so dumb. We might lose this. Do we have a Gorgon left? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't. Oh wow, this is ridiculous.
It'll get the job done.
Scattershot, Merchant.
Guaranteed.
Exchange a Scream for a Scattershot. Scattershot again. Play the Waystone. This seems like a try and deal them enough damage kind of moment. Hailstorm. Yep.
Will do.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet way to stop us. I've put that into the market before, because it does exactly what this is doing. It's so gross. If we could just gain life, we'd be fine. Before everybody yells at me, just want to mention, this card very specifically says that it's not just about having no cards in your deck, you also have to have gained life. And we cannot do that, because we're just locked out of the game. Which is pretty silly, but what do you do? Oof, man, more gas. Alright, go ahead and get us. We almost managed to scattershot them down anyways. Wow, we were like one spell away, just a little bit of power. We could have played Devour and we would have won immediately. So gross. I don't think there's any way for us to get out of it, but I should see just in case. I can't think of anything. Okay, yeah, who cares?
My spirit hungers.
Like, all of this is just... They're just sitting here wasting time. They know that they either win or don't based on the Scourge of Frost home here. Like, playing all these extra cards is irrelevant. They've got to realize that. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're just... I think they're just kind of showing us, like, all the cool things they have to do. Yeah, they just want to show off. That's fair. I mean, deck's pretty cool. Ken is a nice card. Kind of curious what our last card is. Since they're spending so much time doing this, they already have lethal. Like, they don't need to bother with this. They know that we can't interact. We can't play a spell, so no ambush units. They're just messing around. I don't need to sit there and wait for that while they BM us. I'm curious what the last card was, though. Okay, it's just a Crest. Yeah, I didn't have a way to get out from under Scourge. Scourge is a heck of a finisher. We were so close. That was ridiculous. Oh, alright. Well, this is a interesting hand, you could say. I am going to redraw it. It just doesn't have enough gas. We've been having some really, really tough draws. I did it like 3 or 4 times in a row before I started doing this. So I was like, you know what? I think we can actually get this happening. And I have not had the hands to do anything half of these games, so I'm going to guess that it's not real, and I got really lucky outside of actually recording this, but man, I wish I'd been recording those first games, because they were super fun. And now we're just kind of hitting garbage, and really want to show this off. It's so fun to means to end somebody with this deck. We just need to be able to do it. We need a hand that cooperates slightly. This is an interesting one. I'm gonna Gorgon. They'll torch it or magenta wisp it, but it sets us up for a haunting scream. Go ahead. Yep. In Vara's favor.
Touch of shadow.
This is why we don't like putting out the Scattershot beforehand. There's a lot of things that murder it. Will Waystone,
A rare sight,
Nocturnal, and give me some gas. I'm just gonna get rid of Scattershot. We can scream the Scattershot back too. We have the Dark Return. Nice. Annihilate's good. Hoping that they would have to use the Wisp at least. It's unfortunate. Shadowlands Tyrant. Can we get really lucky and actually get a Madness? No, we can Combust with that, though. Not that that's ideal, but going for the Madness would be insane.
It'll get the job done, guaranteed.
Wah! It would be mad. I have to kill that, unfortunately. Another Vara's favor.
Touch of shadow.
Another Merchant,
Stonescar
Madness.
is a
Got a lot of
place
things.
where the
Torch is not bad. Torch is far from bad. We're gonna strategize. Means bottom that and blow you up. Okay, we've got Stoneshaker, Devour, and we can actually Dark Return the Stoneshaker even to start getting it cheaper. Devour it again.
True power lies
So
within.
that's a decent start. We're gonna do it right now. We could save ourselves a little bit of damage, but I like being able to play a Crest if we draw one. Like that. Because so much of our deck is Crests. Slightly cheaper Gorgon, good news. We need a Scream. Haven't seen a Scream yet.
Stonescar isn't a place for the weak-hearted.
Give me a Torch or Combust or something. Scream. Scream, scream. You alright? Feel like they have the removal. But hey, what do you do? If they use it here, then at least we can play the second Gorgon and maybe block. Yep. Or at least make them to use the Magenta Wisp there. Yeah.
My favorite part.
I'm gonna scout to see if we can't get something that kills those. Combust might be useful. Alright, we'll go for it. Actually, I can Dark Return, get back Stoneshaker, play Stoneshaker. It's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can do that. This seems weird, but we just want to get things cheaper.
True power lies within.
And it's something we can Combust. Now we scream back a Gorgon Fanatic. We want to do it with the cheap ones so that it's better to buy back later. Give me some cheap cards. Nice, that's what we're looking for. Kill that. And pass. Love a Nocturnal Observer or a Extend Merchant. Extend Merchant would be great. We've only hit one. We haven't hit a lot of creatures at all, actually, yet. Madness. Ugh. Come on. Deck, please. We're so close to going off. Oh yeah, snap block. I'm at 8. No way I'm not blocking there.
Favorite part.
A rare sight indeed.
This is pretty greedy, but I think that we need to be greedy right now. Yeah, before they can put a weapon on it. They obviously have something, or they wouldn't be playing Orc Interrogators. Maybe Dark Return too, but I wouldn't be surprised if like Shogun Scepter is the thing that they're running. Third Interrogator.
My favorite part.
Ooh. Madness Devour is kind of cool. Yep, get rid of Waystone. I guess I could have played that first. I should have done it. I wanted to see what I drew first, though. I could actually buy back their Interrogator and then start using it to draw, but I have a lot of life, so that might be a little greedy. I'm going to wait on Dark Return until we see what we get. Hey.
A rare sight indeed.
Alright, I'm going to chuck that. We're digging through our deck real fast now. We're almost halfway. We're 11 cards deeper than them. It's pretty good. Oh, they get back the Shadowland Siren. I was sure that they would go for the Orc Interrogator. Forgot they even had that. We still have a bunch of Madnesses, right? Great Sword. If they're smart, they should kill... Okay. I was like, I think that they should kill these, but... Oh, maybe I'm wrong, because we would have been able to Madness it away. We can Dark Return for a Gorgon. Oh, we don't have a Gorgon that's got Flying Charge and only one. Could Madness, though. Alright, let's see how greedy we can be. Definitely, I kind of like means. So... Dark Return this. Do we Madness right now? Actually, we could have done 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, okay, we could have just killed our opponent. Always count first, kids. Alright, the Super Greed. It's a silly play. I'm gonna hope that we hit a Devour or something. Dark Return.
True power lies within.
Darn. Still, probably not dying to that anytime soon. And we might actually be able to kill them with this, which is what I really need. We still only have one Madness played. Okay, we did get one of them out. Ooh, another means to an end. Hello. So, get a Gorgon. And get a Gorgon. And I think this might actually be lethal. I think we get the means to an end pretty quick off of this. We might do it. It's a lot of cards. I didn't do the math, but... Oh, are we one short? We might be one short. Do we get a Devour, maybe? No. Oh my god. Alright, so we need one card. I have... Scattershot in there. We've got a Dark Return.
It'll get the job done, guaranteed.
Okay. Merchant. Scattershot. Pass. We can Scattershot, Dark Return a Gorgon, and pop them next turn. Yep, that's fine.
The touch of shadow.
That is A-okay. Ow. Not a problem. We're dealing 50 damage, so hello and good luck. I just wanted to see if they had something at fast speed. Let's be smart about this. I'm gonna first get the Gorgons cheap. And now we blow them up. Finally, we did it! 50 damage. Boom! Alright. Oh, and that's how you can go through your whole deck. Oh, that took a little bit longer than normal. But we got there. That was a sweet one. Alright, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I've had a really good record with the other version of this deck, so I'm going to say that you should probably stick with that one. The means to an end one. I wanted to test out if it was the synergy of the actual, like, making Gorgon Fanatics really, really cheap and just going off with that was making the deck work, or if it was the actual combo. And I'm going to have to say that there's a decent percentage of this that was just the fact that, like, Recurring Nightmare Scattershot steals so many games that it's ridiculous. Like, you've got to think that every game that I played here where we hit a means to an end and a Scattershot could have just been a game win, because we could just have a Recurring Nightmare that costs 0 and just and murder our opponent immediately. Or even like a 1 cost or 2 cost Recurring Nightmare and have, say, 8 power and our opponent be fairly low. We just Scattershot Recurring Nightmare, hit them for like 8 or something. We can do a lot of different shenanigans with it, and the means to an end is fun. It certainly did some things. When it goes off, it works real well. It's funny. But it's not as explosive as this, and the explosiveness does matter. I wasn't sure that it would matter as much as it did, and that's kind of what I was testing, but definitely mattered a lot. So, yeah, this deck is real sweet. I like this Scattershot OTK deck. It was by Tinkady originally. It was sent in to me from Arkham Archivist, so I want to give out the shout-out as appropriate. I put it in the description of the other video that's actually on this deck. I do think that Knucklebones and Boar could probably come out. I've always wanted to have a banner in the side, so I probably want to put a banner just because sometimes you need an undepleted power. Fixing's real nice. But yeah, Knucklebones just hasn't been a necessary thing for me. And like I said, I've seen a lot of people running hate in the markets. We saw it a little bit today, but I haven't actually needed to bother hating out any relics. Like, we didn't see any relics from our opponents that mattered at all, except I suppose the Vision of Austerity on ourselves when we were playing the means to an end deck. But if we're playing this deck, which I'm saying that you probably should, you should just be running the Nightmare version instead. Yeah, I mean, who cares? You don't need Boar for that. Like, it doesn't matter. Vision of Austerity is the only relic we've seen today, so... And I think that that's pretty true. I've seen very, very few relics running around, so it seems like a wasted slot currently. If the meta shifts again, you might want to have it for, like, obelisks or whatever, but currently not been a problem. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. I do really appreciate all of the wonderful people who are helping support this through Patreon. If you do support through Patreon, you get it a little bit early, so that's a real nice thing for you to do. Same with all the subs on Twitch. You can go and check me out. I'm live every day except Mondays. I'm on all the time. I've got a schedule that I'm up at about 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 6 p.m. Pacific. And yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Go and check out my wonderful sponsor, inkgaming.com. They're also allowing me to do this because it's something that I do as a full-time gig. So thanks to all you wonderful people, I've been able to do that. And I will be back next week.